of accounting, which is very comprehensive, is prepared by them only. They said that this is a service activity which provides quantitative financial information. They don't provide qualitative, but they provide quantitative information. Then, to help make decisions regarding deployment and use of resources. When you note down how much money spent, rupees 100, how much money spent, rupees 1000. When we are deciding all these things, then we are able to understand where the money is going. An analytical discipline which defines, measures, and classifies. We are defining, we are measuring, and then we are also classifying. Right? What did we do in the last class? We said about this area, na? We identified something, then we noted it down in the books of accounts, then we tried to analyze it, then we interpret, and then ultimately we tell people. Everybody? I'm audible clearly now? Subbarao sir? Monisha ma'am? Shrikant sir? Okay. Then comes this specific area. That is an information system which collects the and communicates. Again, they have to get all the business related money transactions, and then they said communicate. Communicate with whom? Communicate to income tax department, communicate to the owner of the business, communicate to the employees ki dekhiye, this is your salary for this year based upon what we have earned, xyz things to be done, right? These are the financial statements of an organization. What do you mean by financial statements, everyone? How do you define the term financial statements? What do you mean by the term financial statements? Pata hai? How do we define the financial statements? Financial statements can be defined as it's the reflection of the organization's financial position. For example, someone asked me that, Niharika ma'am, you have a business? I said, yes, I have my own business. Then he said, what is the value of your business? I said, I think my business total turnover would be around 1 crore. And then someone will say, can you show me your books of accounts? I said, I don't prepare any. Then how would he come to know that I have books of accounts where I am gaining up to 1 CR from my business? Will anybody believe in me then? No. So, first of all, whenever we prepare the books of accounts, we are worried about this part. A financial statement shows you where the company's money came from, where it went, and where it is now. When I start my own business, they call it capital. The basic terminology of accounting is called capital. When I start my business, then I put that money into the balance sheet. See, when I started working, what would I do? I thought, let's open an edtech company. I started working on my own first. This was my education technology organization. For that, I said I would like to teach, right? So if I'm teaching, then I got my own laptop and I got all the equipments which were required. To get this laptop, I spent rupees 80,000 or maybe 1 lakh. Let's keep around 1 lakh rupees. Okay. Then other equipment costed me 20,000. Now the point is I needed 1,20,000 overall to buy the things that I need to run my business. Right? I cannot sell the laptop, everyone, to earn money. I will earn money through this. These are called assets. I will earn through something, that's called an asset. While when we talk about the money that I invested, for example, out of this 1 lakh 20, 80,000 was my money. And the remaining amount was loan. Everyone, if I spent overall 1 lakh 20 on my business, then my capital was 80,000. What was the remaining amount that I borrowed from others? Everybody, kindly calculate this part for me. Keeping the camera off so that you can see the entire slide properly. Everyone, if I spent 1 lakh 20,000 to build my company to run, out of which 80,000 was my capital. What about the remaining amount, everyone? Manohar sir? 40,000. Everybody else? What's your view about it? Very good. It is 40k. That means 80k is mine and this is 40k that I took from others. My money is called capital. The money I take from others is called liabilities. These things are shown in balance sheet. If someone asks you, what do you possess in your business? You will be like, hold on, I have this, I have this, I have this. For example, I said I have land, I have building, I have my own area where I work, the premises is mine, I have a car, I have a phone, I have this, I have that, I have a laptop. Then all these things are basically what? The things that the business owns. Now, people will ask, Acha, from where did you make all this? Huh? I said, see, I had my own money, and the money that was falling short, I borrowed it from others. That's how we buy things, everyone. When we all want a car, we pay a certain amount as down payment. This is our own money. And the remaining is something that we take as a loan. That is how accounting works. It says whenever you have to build someone, which is your asset, you build up on the basis of your capital, the money that you put in the business, and then the money that you take from outsiders is called liabilities. That's how we build up the entire. That's how we build up the entire area of balance sheet. This is the one which shows the financial position of the organization. Then, what is income statement, everyone? What would this particular statement give? What is it that the income statement will provide us? Very good, Shrikant sir. This will tell us whatever we are earning. In this case, the answer would be income statement. The statement which shows the money that we earned or money that we lost. Done? Chaliye, that's all. One more part. The last part is cash flow statement. When we talk about income statement, now income statement can be stated as something which shows the profit or loss of the organization. Everybody got the idea? It shows the profit or the loss of the organization. And when we talk about in cash flow statement, pata hai, whatever we think, money plays a very important role in spending. We were just talking yesterday. When people used to hold cash, na, at that point of time, we were very much worried. Acha, I think I kept 1,000 rupees in my pocket. Now I spent it. there used to be a feeling. You remember when pre-COVID era, when everybody was basically taking money, cash out, and then using it for the payments. So we used to keep cash in our pockets. At that point of time, people had a control spending. Why? Because money is moving out. अच्छा, 500 का note खुल गया आज. 2000, once it became 2000 even, then people used to feel terrible. 2000 rupee note juice was saved. People weren't using it, right? That was also covered here. Okay, that's how we define the balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow. Cash flow says what is the inflow, what is the outflow. Provide us the details. Now, Acha everyone, we did this cycle yesterday. That was accounting cycle. Any doubts in what we did? Do you remember this? Yesterday we did something called IMRCSAIC. I normally use a specific acronym for this. I am Ram Charan Singh, Assistant Income Tax Commissioner. Everybody? In this case, I stands for Acha. Now I think it would be visible in a better way. I'll be keeping the camera off so that you can see the slide again properly. Very good, Shikansar. What was this? This ad I for identification. Acha everyone, I have a grocery shop. Okay, I have a grocery shop. If I take some goods out of it, and I tell my family, कि, "Acha, why don't you take it back home? We'll use it there." Shall I write it there? Good one, Sheikh answer. That's also a very simple one. When we talk about AI, I means identification. In this case, if I used anything from the grocery shop for my personal use, the grocery shop will note it down, कि अच्छा, the goods are gone. But they will not note as a sale or something. I took my money out of the business. So business will note down anything which relates to the business. If I bought a car for my personal use, and that too for my personal money, the business will not note it. Then we have measurement in terms of money. When we talk about money, if anything cannot be measured in terms of money, then it's not worth noting down. Always remember this part. To note it down, we have to do measurement in terms of money. Then we have recording. Once we are cleared with identification, we know about the money, then we record it in the books of accounts. Then we do is classify in the form of ledgers. Ledgers matlab, this is the table in which we will put things. Taken a classify in the form of ledgers. Then the next part is summarize. Summarize matlab, everyone, it's kind of preparing a report card. Do you know when we were kids? Do you remember when we were kids? Our teachers used to prepare our report card. English, maths, Hindi, all those marks were stated here. This is summarizing. This is our final term. This is our term one. We had terms, term two, and we had unit tests at least 3 to 4 times in the entire year. I think we used to have 4 times. So unit test 4 times, their score, and extracurricular activities, everything about a kid was added there. है ना? This was summarizing. Then our parents used to look at it कि अच्छा, हाँ जी, What's the score? Acha, total came out to be this. Then analyzing. But even the teacher is also analyzing it. They will do the total and find out what is the total of each and every student. And the one which has the maximum marks, they would be declared as first. That means interpretation. And then this was communicated to our parents altogether. This is communication, right? Same thing happening in the business, everyone. You record, you classify, you put things into a tabular form so that you can quickly understand it. As a manager, you have limited time. Then you summarize it. That means you tell people, ki, "Dekhe, these are not transactions. Our total profit for the year is this." People come to know about it. The total things that we possess in the business is this. That is the balance sheet. They provide the details of balance sheet as well. Then the action is in summarization, they collect all the data. In analyzing area, they prepare it. In interpreting, that means you try to find out whether a position has increased or decreased in the market. Last is communication. Communication means you will be telling everybody कि पता है our business is growing right now. पता है our business is going through losses right now. That particular part is called communication. You will communicate to two kinds of people. One is internal and one is external. Everyone, can you name any internal people? Everyone? Who worked on it? Internal. Very good, Sucharita ma'am. That's correct. CA for external. Okay. Communication for users when we have to tell employees as well as the. I think I'll go here. Writing it here, everyone. Internal users. Internal users are the organization employees, owner, and management. They all need it. Management needed for their bonuses. Employees needed to know whether they are going good or not. Owner needs to know because he wants to know whether he should keep on investing money into the business or not. Done? Who are the external users? One is CA. That's correct, sir. Anybody else? Everyone? External users, the people who are not a part of this organization and they still need information. Very good. The next answer is the government. Government. Number 3 would be income tax department. Right? All these people compulsorily need our information. Okay. CAs would like to know because they are taking care of our notes and all. We hire them. Then government needs to know because they have to impose taxes on us. Then income tax department so that they can put taxes on us. Same thing goes with the GST department. The particular person who has given us money, the lenders, they are always interested in what is going on in the business because if our company is dying, he wants to know whether he should continue giving us money or we are not worth it. Shareholders and customers are interested to know whether this organization is worth it or not. You will not buy something where you come to know the organization is also already in losses. You will think you probably the product will not be good. That is why they have gone in losses. Right? That's the power. Then comes nature and purpose of accounting. What is the nature and purpose of accounting, everyone? These are internal uses and external uses which are existing. Nature and purpose of accounting. Number one is systematic classification. When we are putting in accountancy, now we are putting everything in a system. Recording of events and transactions. Transactions are daily activities. Activities and their resultant is called event. Summarizing of the recorded events. Summarizing matlab whatever is written, the manager cannot understand all the transactions at one point of time. Na? He has work to do as well. So he just wants to know summarizing of the recording event. He just want ki, theek hai na, if this thing is happening, then just recorded events summary should be given to him. And then he will interpret. Acha, this happened. Okay, that particular thing happened. That is what they note down. Done. This is called interpretation of the financial transactions. Features of accounting. Everyone, any doubt in what we have done till now? Putting up the poll, everyone. Incorrect, Monisha ma'am. Everyone, the poll is out. Please fill up the poll. Okay, let's see. I can see 17.65 people had some doubts. Everyone, can you please tell me your doubts? Rest Mohan sir, very good. You took hardly 1 second to reply. Subbarao sir, 2 seconds. Shrikant sir, thank you so much. Shivaripu sir, as well as Yanaka sir. In this specific area, we have a leaderboard as well. The people who are replying at who are able to answer correctly and at the same time in minimum time, and as answering the maximum number of questions that we put in the poll there, then that particular portion that we do, that is covered in this testing area. Everyone, this is the one, ma'am. The first slide, Monisha ma'am. Gurprasad sir, financial statements are basically balance sheet which shows the organization's present scenario. Okay? We would like to know what is the present scenario of the organization, the present worth of the organization actually. Worth matlab, what are the assets they possess, how much loans they have taken, are they doing fine or not? That is pay and deal. Through profit and loss account, they find out whether they are doing good in the market or bad in the market. And last is cash flow statement. In this case, they are just asking apna sabna money. They want to know the money is coming or money is going out. The answer? Any other doubt, everyone? Now let's move on and talk about the features of accounting. Features of accounting are basic. Accounting is an art of recording, classifying, and summarizing. Right? We did this part. Now, the next point is accounting records all the transactions. Accounting records the transactions in terms of money. It is recording everything, but it should be containing money details. है ना? Then comes the area of accounting. C records only transactions of financial character. Can it record that I am being very honest, loyal, punctual, or any other thing in my job? No. But yes, it can record how much money the organization is earning through me if I'm in the sales department. Isn't it, everyone? Accounting records only the transactions of financial character, it records nothing else. Then, accounting also interprets the financial data. Financial data interpretation means it is trying to understand what is happening in the books of accounts. ठीक है? Whether we are making a profit, are we facing a loss, are we thinking of expansion, or are we not thinking of expansion? Are we staying at the same level or are we increasing? Because obviously nobody wants to stay at the same level, right? So this is about features of accounting. What are the objectives of accounting, everyone? To keep systematic records. Systematic matlab, if I tell you, pata this happened today, ठीक है? This happened yesterday, pata this also happened today, but this happened 3 days before. You'll be like, hold on, why don't you create a sequence of whatever happened on second day, whatever happened on the third day? I said this makes relevance. This is how the accounting started, date wise. Done, everyone? Done. That is to keep systematic records. Then is to ascertain the results of the operations. We would like to know whether our operations are being done in a proper manner or not. So objectives, see, if I note down things, na, it causes psychological pressure as well. कि अरे, what is happening in the books of accounts? What is not happening in the books of accounts? We have to ascertain that part and to ascertain the financial position of the business. Next is to facilitate rational decision making. Rational matlab, we would like to know what is happening in the business altogether. What is their idea? And then is to satisfy the requirement of the law. We would like to satisfy whatever the law said. If the law says that this should be recorded, then record it. If the law says not to be recorded, then do not. These are the objectives of accounting. Any doubts in this area, everyone? Subbarao sir? Manohar sir? Easy wala partner? Then objectives can be further stated. We have to give information to the people to serve primary users, owners, shareholders. Internal users includes our employees, management. These are the primary users of the accounting information. So these people are the first people who ask, Acha, everyone, is the pen visible? Or shall I change it? Who are the primary users? Owners, number one. Then employees, number two. Management. And in case owners can also be stated as shareholders. Previous slide? Just a moment, ma'am. Acha, you will get this entire slide in terms of a PDF format as well. So don't worry if you miss out on something. Okay? No problem, ma'am. Acha, one more thing. With the specific class itself, you can review the specific class in terms of this class is also available in the form of PDF format, which is given just below the video. So you don't need to note down everything. Note down only the most important points, which you feel is not given in the PDF, so that you can prepare your own quick notes for the last day. Open up the PDFs, read them, and then also go through the quick notes. This is how you can save your time for the exam. Done, everyone? So this is about it. Then to provide information to the users, पता है who are debtors and creditors? Debtor are the people who are supposed to pay us. Acha, everyone, if he is the person who's supposed to pay me, is he my asset or a liability then? Putting up a poll. He is supposed to pay me. Very quick answers. Manohar sir, the first one to answer there. Putting up the poll. We earn through them. I don't have to pay them. If I take a loan, it's a liability. Why do we say that? Because it's a burden on my hand. Arey, I have to pay this person. Arey, I have to pay this person. So debtors are those people. So to provide information useful to investors and creditors is covered in this area. Okay. Now debtors are, let's see, the poll is out. Poll done. Very good. 80% people went correct. Manohar sir, 1 second. Mohan sir, just 2 seconds. Rita ma'am, very good. 2 seconds. Monisha ma'am, 2 seconds. Subbarao sir, 2 seconds. Whoa. The entire leaderboard is filled with people going for 2 seconds max. Very good. These are assets of the organization. These people help the business to grow. They give us income. And the person I am supposed to pay because I bought goods on credit from them, I have to pay them. He's a burden on my head. Whenever you find something is a burden, it's a liability. And when it's my own money, it's called capital. Done, everyone? Uma Devi ma'am, this is what you can note down. Okay? Everybody done? Okay. Then comes a specific area to provide the information. Why people need information? Some people just want to poke. For example, researchers. They just want to study you. They will be keeping on poking, yes. Then they compare, they evaluate, and even earn of an enterprise. This is what we define as researchers, the users who are interested in the information. That's why we provide them information. To supply information in judging management's ability. Management wants to prove themselves to the world and wants to get major chunk of their income as well. That is to be covered here. Then, what do you get out of the information? Whether the manager is good or not, whether we are earning good money out of it or not, is covered here. Right? This is called objectives of accounting. Then comes the question. Everyone, answer the question, please. Among the following, which shows the correct sequence of accounting cycle? Putting up the poll, everyone. 20-second poll is out. Answer, everyone. Which of the following is accounting process? Communicating, recording, identifying, communicating, recording, totaling, and identifying, recording, and communicating. First of all, why don't we check whether the records are of our business or not? 64% went correct. Taduru sir. I hope I'm taking the surname correct, sir. Apologies if I took it wrong. Manoj sir, 1 second. Monisha ma'am, 1 second. Shrikant sir, 1 second. And Kanchana ma'am, 2 seconds. And Rita ma'am, hardly 3 seconds. I think we have been going really good. The time that you are taking in terms of answering the question is very quick. Very good. And currently on the leaderboard, I can see Subbarao sir at the top. Subbarao sir, you answered all the questions in overall 7 seconds at the first position. And Sivarupu sir, you are at the second position. And Kanchana ma'am, third. Monisha ma'am, fourth. And Shrikant sir, fifth. The answer is D. Identifying, recording, and communicating. Next point, historical perspective. Do you think accounting started outside India? Because I just told you that there's a person who's outside India and he was an Italian overall. The name was Luca Bartolomeo de Pecchioli. We just saw the image in the very beginning. This was the person. He's known as the father of accounting. He gave it in 1494 AD. Matlab near about in the era of 1500th century, we got to know what the accounting is in a sequential manner. What if I tell you that what we study is what is this Italian person gave? He was actually an Italian monk. Okay? He was also called Friar Luca. He was sometimes called Luca Bartolomeo Spiccioli. He had different names, but the name was actually this: Fra Luca Bartolomeo de Pecchioli. There are different names that is used, but he is known as the father of accounting because he gave the system that we are currently using today. Then this was given by, see, at Venice, Luca de Bargo Pecchioli, another name. He was an Italian monk, but we need to remember this part, everyone. He published his book called Summa, and the that contained a section of double entry bookkeeping. He gave the accounting that we study today. So that is, we call it double entry bookkeeping. Then everyone, this can be asked in the questions. Who's the father of accounting? Done, everyone? Now look at this. On the basis of accounting, there are new accounting systems which were made after him. After he had passed away, there are certain accounting systems which have been built up in the last few years. First is value accounting. Everyone, we all were studying. So, but sir, you contribute. We all were doing a business actually. Let's take it that way. Subbarao sir said that I will be giving 10 lakh rupees. I said I'll be putting 20 lakhs. And Mr. X said that he would like to give 30 lakhs. The contribution of each and every person towards the achievement of the goal or setting up of the business, expertise, everything is called valuation, value accounting. When you are noting down the contribution of each and every person. Then everyone, this is called value accounting. When we are trying to note down the value in terms of monetary system. Then we have fair value accounting. What do you mean by fair value? Fair value means what? We got a particular car for the business. We bought it with the capital investment of all of us. We noted it down. This was value accounting. But, अच्छा everyone, I bought a particular car, say, I bought a Brezza. Okay. The normal cost of this car is around 10 to 12 lakh, I believe, right now. I bought it for 12 lakh. It's been 1 year. Is it still of the same amount? 12 lakh? Say it is a 2024 is going on, it's a 2023 model. You will correct me and say, Nahi, ma'am. No, this is not the case. The value of this particular car has changed. And I'll ask you, how? Then you will say, ma'am, you are using this car from the past 1 year. How much you have driven it? I said 6,000, 8,000 kilometers only, not much. Then even you will say, ma'am, this would be at least down by 1 lakh. Huh? I can give you 9. This is the fair value or what we call the market value. Everybody got the idea? Kotesh sir, Manohar sir, this is called new accounting systems that were introduced. Depreciation is also another part, sir. Depreciation is also a very important part. Depreciation means I'm using it for years. The value of the model is older. I've driven it. Obviously, it would have got some scratches as well. The seat covers are not absolutely new now anymore. So the value of the car is decreasing. After this, they would have added some new features to 2023 model or sorry, 2024 model. This year's model, then even the value of my car would have gone down. Okay, Priyanvi ma'am, if I said that what is your contribution towards the specific business, you said that ma'am, I have put contribution in terms of money as per the capital that I've invested is 20 lakhs. I said that's really good, ma'am. Then you said, ma'am, in the management area, I am working as well. Full time working in the business, so I'm also getting salary. That is another your contribution there. This is called value accounting. When we're trying to find out your contribution towards the organization. Then comes fair value accounting. Fair value is noting down the market value of something. Because fair value means the value that you find of something in the market. I bought a car. Let's take another thing. I bought a machine. No. I got a brand new laptop. Normally, the particular laptop costs us 80,000. Okay. I bought the laptop. I modified its processing system because in our field processors are required to be heavier. So I got around 10,000 rupee modification done to my laptop. Now everyone, it's been 2 years that I'm using this laptop. New technology is arriving. The laptop is getting old. So there is depreciation involved. But let's leave that part. What would be the value that is running for this particular laptop in the market is more important. In the market, this laptop is available. The old one is available between 50 to 60,000. But I will charge more than 60. Reason? I have modified my laptop further. Either I'll ask them to pay for the modification or I'll say, Ki, I'll remove the modifications. You get the basic laptop for 60K. Why would I charge 50 if I can get more 10,000? Isn't it? That's fair value accounting. Everyone got the idea? Priyanvi ma'am, done. Fair value is the market value of something. What you will fetch from the market for that particular thing. What is the difference of value counting and depreciation? Shrikant said depreciation is because we are using something. The value of it reduces. That is called depreciation, sir. When the value of something reduces, that's called depreciation. Value counting is different. We are trying to find the value of something. Sometimes depreciation is not the point. Sometimes when the market value increases or decreases, maybe the price of it will change. We did not depreciate the land. Can you and I say that land is around, I think I bought this land 40 years ago. The value should be declined further because this land is now used to build my house. The value of the land would have gone down. I would sound so stupid at that point of time. We'll be like, hold on, ma'am. Land doesn't get old. Rather, its value increases. They have a value counting there. Correct, sir. Very good. Second point is gold. But these things do not depreciate. If I once I'll be what happens is at some point of time in life, there would be a day when my daughter would be getting married. What will happen? I'll take out a few of my gold things and I kept for her. I give it to her. Is it in depreciation and those things that I bought when I was young? No, the value of gold increases. So that is value. Depreciation is because we use something and the value falls. Got the idea, sir? Got the idea, everyone? The value counting is required for all the things, sir. Overall, but this is new area. That is why they called it new. Earlier, we were doing depreciation, that is book value counting, and fair value, finding the market value right now. If the company is dying only then, otherwise nobody does that. I won't look at my house, acha, this house must be of 10 lakh today. What would I do with that? What I can tell you today is that if I will be selling, then I would value my house. This is fair value. This is book value counting as well, right? Value counting is talking about the contribution that you are putting. They use the term contribution that you are putting towards the particular thing. Okay? Acha. Then I think we are left with a little part of the entire portion of introduction. I'll spend another day. That means tomorrow I'll start with this along with the concepts of accounting. Then everyone, that's it for the day. But before I end my session, everyone, uh, after the completion of the class, you will receive a feedback form. Please fill up the feedback form accordingly. Acha, okay, tomorrow is Sunday. We are having an off tomorrow, along with uh, along with Monday. Due to Holi, we are having an off. So we'll be meeting on Tuesday. Done. I have a habit of saying tomorrow, na ma'am, because we work throughout the year. So Sunday and Monday we have off. Done then. Thank you so much for being there, everyone. Have a nice day. Bye bye and take care. After the completion of the class, you will receive a feedback form. 1 star is minimum, 5 star is maximum. Please fill up the form, everyone. Thank you. Bye bye. Happy Holi in advance, ma'am. Happy Holi, everyone, in advance. Take care and have a safe Holi.